What's up, family? Welcome to Dean's Experience. This is the more part of my channel here where I'll step out the kitchen from time to time and I'll do a little Dean Dad hack or a DIY or something that helped benefit me. Hopefully it'll benefit you. Without wasting time, let's get to the agenda. Yeah, it's that time of the year for us in the Northern Hemisphere to receive our snow and cold weather. On this beautiful morning though, it was 23 degrees and it's looking beautiful. Straight magic. Even though the snow is here to stay for another 3 to 3.5 months and it is a pain, it is a nice sight to see. Only thing I can say is get your winter clothes together, get your boots, and get your shovel, because it ain't going nowhere, like I said, for another 3 to 3.5 months. Okay, let's get to the agenda. What's up, family? So real quick, I want to show you guys this, how to clean your flame sensor. Now, if your flame sensor comes on, the way you know your flame sensor is not working properly is that it'll turn on and then it'll turn off. It'll turn on and then it'll turn off. Or you will hear it come on, but it'll never ignite. Okay, what that is that your flame sensor is dirty. And from my experience, either make sure that your filter is clean. Always make sure your filter is clean. And then once you clean your filter, then you want to go ahead and, come on, zoom in. And you want to clean your flame sensor. Now, if you can see here, this wire, my flame sensor wire is orange. From my experience, you can zoom back out. From my experience, flame sensors can be white or orange, from my experience, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take I have a flathead. Some flame sensors use a screwdriver. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to unscrew my flame sensor. Try to zoom in as much as you can. See if they can see that, but they'll get this. Now some flame sensors have a 90-degree angle on them, which I'll show you here in a second. And keep mindful of how it's coming out. Alright. This is your flame sensor. This is what ignites right here and keeps your heater or your furnace going. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is grab something that's a little abrasive, a real fine sander or a dollar bill works just as fine. You don't want to get no oils on it, anything like that. All you want to do is just clean your flame sensor. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. And see how much cleaner that's gotten? Just want to clean that off. All right, go ahead and zoom out. All right. Now I want to share a story with you. About 10 years ago at my old apartment, I had an emergency. My furnace kept doing that at my old apartment. It kept coming on and off, on and off, on and off. So I called the HVAC and they sent somebody out and they charged me $120 for them to come out there just to fix it. And that was a low ball. But that was what they charged me. And then in some communities, from what I hear, it has to be below 50 degrees is considered emergency for them to come out. And even then, they're gonna charge you about 80 bucks, okay? So with that, this is a good way. Now you know how to fix your own flame sensor. This is it. They come in there for 10 minutes and they take a little sander or a dollar bill they have it in their pocket. They wipe it off and they walk out your home with 80 bucks to $120 what they charge you. Okay, now you see what they're doing. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna screw this back in. All right, and we're gonna screw that back in. All right, quick facts. On average, how much does it cost to get someone to come out to fix your furnace? Okay, heat exchanger costs can vary from as little as $100 for a simple fix to as much as $1,500 for a full replacement. Repairing a furnace igniter will only cost you $300 at most. Flame sensor repairs fall between $75 and $250. Like I said, I got charged $120. The average cost to repair your thermostat will range from $100 to $400. So you guys see I was not lying. And that was $120 10 years ago. Those prices have only skyrocketed. Okay. Now I did forget, my furnace is a ream. So this is how mine come. Some flame sensors are further back and you would need a longer screwdriver than the one I have. But this is how to fix a ream flame sensor. All right, so now that we have that in there, we're gonna go ahead and check our flame sensor. So we're gonna put this on. This is the safety. This will not run without this being covered. All right. Put one screw in just to make sure. All right, and we're gonna press the on. Like I said, it's gonna take a couple minutes, but we're waiting. And now we know that our flame sensor is clean and is working because the flame is on. It's not going on and off, on and off. So that's how you clean a flame sensor. They charge you $75 to $250, if I'm not mistaken, for that. And like I said, in some communities, if it's not below 50 degrees, it's not considered an emergency for them to come out. And if you don't know that, and you have children or little ones, that's cold in the middle of the winter. So now you know how to do that. Through my research and from me doing this, it saves a lot of money in the fact that most of you want to change the flame sensor, fix it, clean it once a year, and that's right before the colder season come in. It's the holidays, and I'm pretty sure you can use that $75 or $125 or whatever much money that it will cost you. All right, so if you like this video, please hit subscribe and hit that notification bell at your bottom right. Please share this video with at least one of your friends. Let's make it to our first 100 subscribers, Dean. Until next time, hey.